Ladies and gentlemen, here we go with game number 1 between Liquid HerO and FXO's Imba Lowely. These two players are going to be pitted together on the map NASL Metalopolis starts off. And of course, I'm joined alongside by my New Jersey bromance. No. Well, yeah, bromance.
Yeah, whatever, man. It's cool.
The gun. No. I'm so sorry I mispronounced
you
it.
said it wrong.
The gun run.
Yes, it is the gun run here. What's going on, guys? And yeah, here we go. This is week number 3, and we're gonna get started right here. So spawning off at the 9 o'clock position, we have our blue Protoss. He is Liquid HerO.
And in the 3 o'clock position, we have as the yellow Zerg, FXO Imba Lowely.
Yes.
Headshot.
Boom,
and
headshot indeed, Gretorp.
You know what? I love Zerg versus Protoss, and I especially like it on Metalopolis. Now, Lowely, we've seen a very, very tech-oriented style with him. And HerO, I want to say he's probably the surgical player. He is very, very strong. Of course, newly acquired to Team Liquid, and he's looking absolutely monstrous in this NASL season.
Yeah, but HerO being quite the champ. From what I hear, a bit of the replacement for Huck in a bit in an interesting way. Don't you feel that too, Gretorp?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it was very convenient for them to, well, not convenient, I wouldn't say by any means, because losing Huck
is not a convenience in any way, Gretorp. I could imagine.
But you know what? They did replace him with a very strong Protoss, coming originally from OGS, going over to Team Liquid. I'm sure he loves his new home. He's still at that OG house, Team Liquid house. So really not much has changed, just his name.
Yeah, and one of the strongest Protoss players from OGS as well, so this is definitely one player you gotta check out if you're into watching Protoss. So yeah, we're here with Protoss versus Zerg on cross positions. We see our first probe moving in right now from Liquid HerO, doing a bit of damage. We see one of the drones going down orange. Always love seeing Protoss trying to do a bit of like a bit of aggression there, or like just trying to do a bit of damage as possible in the early game. Brings me back to the beta days when Huck used to do it all the time. Oh, those were the funnest times, man.
I remember playing Huck in the beta, and I was like, God, you are so annoying. And you know what? Like, every 1 out of 5 games, he'd get an SCV, and it just tilted me so much. It's like, how did he just do that?
Yeah,
that's not possible.
Back in the beta, just go crazy. Oh, Huck's going to do this Huck probe thing. Yeah, now he's doing a hard thing, too. I really like that. He's trying to, like, really make that signature move with those probes, and it's just very fun just seeing his creativity. But yeah, we are seeing a good HerO here, though. He isn't Huck, but sure it could be one. We'll see what happens.
Well, he's going for a Forge Fast Expand. It does look like the first cannon is coming up, and now there goes that Nexus. The one probe will be chased out from these 4 Zerglings. Very important that you get 4 Zerglings, because if there is something like a pylon or a cybernetics core that goes down, it's going to be very hard for you. If you only have 2 Zerglings, it just delays your hatchery that much more.
Yeah, absolutely. You need that number there. Just take it down. Yeah, I'm just so fast. Anyway, we do see Lily there. Go for that hatchery. Hatchery will be coming up quite nicely. It wasn't that pylon coming up. Back in our base, though, we do see Liquid HerO. Yep, did go for that forward expansion said earlier on. And yeah, photon cannon is already up. There's that Overlord, too, scouting out what's going on.
Yeah, and that's a great scout. It will be able to see that one cannon. That's basically the huge tell. Of course, it sees the Nexus as well. So now he knows exactly what's going to be going on. What's going to be important is scouting out these 2 assimilators. The 2 assimilators are an indication that he will tech. Looks like he's going around. Is he going to be able to fit this? Oh my God. That would be such a huge, huge win if he can get up there. I would definitely go for it if I was Lowely.
Yep. He has 4 Zerglings there. One just hidden a bit by that bit of an edge of the map. Could try to run up there. No, he will just fall back, it looks like. Oh, he's hanging right by the mineral field. He's just denying any of those probes. Oh, one's too close. Oh, he actually loses him.
Yeah,
this is 2 shots for photon cannon.
This is nice. It forces this one zealot to come out, or he has to put another cannon. Basically says, hey, instead of going to exactly what you want, I'm going to make you make this useless unit, or for all intents and purposes, a useless unit. He will use it to actually attack, and that's going to be a huge tell that he's chrono boosting that gateway. So Lowly should know there's some incoming pressure.
Yeah, that purpose for that one zealot is very little. There he goes, just coming back in again. Does a bit of damage to a probe, will fall back though. See what's going on back in Lowly's base. We are on Metabolic Boost about to complete here for that spawning pool. We do see an evolution chamber about halfway done as well.
And I like this decision to go the early evolution chamber. What we should be expecting is a fast +1 melee attack. That's normally the standard in PV or ZVP, I should say rather. Yeah. Getting that fast +1 melee really gives you that power with those Zerglings in this beginning stage to hold off any sort of pressure, as well as getting the ability to get those spore crawlers, which is going to be very useful going up against something like Stargate Tech over here.
Yeah, absolutely. Stargate's coming up, and because of that, yeah, one evolution chamber should be just fine. Looks like that Stalker and photon cannon able to clean up that one Overlord just hanging on by, so that guy is down. Yep, and also got that nice pylon there placed up too on the 12 o'clock like main position. We'll be able to warp units onto the low ground if need be. Lowely has not spotted it though. No Overlords heading in that direction. They should be fine for the time being.
So now the question is, where does Lowely go from here? He is going to that lair tech. We do see him getting the second gas. No third and fourth gas. Now, what I've seen from Lowely's PVZ or ZVP, I keep doing that, ZVP as of late, is he likes to go infestors. Just go Zergling Infestor in the beginning stage. We've seen Destiny do this very, very successfully in his past. I'm interested to see if he does the same thing again. It does look like he's gearing up for that yet again. I love a macro hatch going down soon because this Void Ray, it's on its way over.
Yep, he already knows that Void Ray is on its way. The Zerglings were able to spot it a few seconds ago. But here comes the Zerglings from Lowely, going to try to angle his way into there somehow. Got to be very careful, though, and he will go for what he can pick off. The assimilator is right there, and that's the least defense structure in this array.
Oh, this is a great pickoff, getting his opponent onto 3 gas for a little bit. Just hurts him that much. He will have to back off, and it does look like he's going in for round number 2. Is he going to go for it? No, he's not. There's another cannon that is positioned over that. One Void Ray is just denying any form of additional expansions coming up. But for now, I do like where Lowely is going. He's going that macro hatch. He's listening to me. Looks like that everything's going to plan. Infestation Pit and another evolution chamber is going down. I cannot be happier right now.
All according to plan, it looks like, yeah, 2 more Phoenix come into the fray as well. We'll be able to lift up this Queen and be able to just completely take it out unimpeded at all. Spore Crawler is able to get a few shots off on that Void Ray, but it should be fine at the time being.
It looks like HerO is doing great damage against Lowely's entire base. He just does not have the means to get rid of this Void Ray. And the Void Ray is being so annoying. This one Queen has to chill out here. Can't do anything. Now finally coming over here, but I think that's a big mistake. Got to be really careful, Lowely. Don't overextend, because as soon as you do, one Phoenix is going to pick you up and kill that one
Exactly.
Queen.
He needs to have he needs more units that are able to attack air. He's bringing in another Spore Crawler right here. And yeah, he was able to finish out that one Evo chamber right there. Yeah.
You know what really worries me, though, about Lowely is going to be how much energy he has in his queens. He already has 50 in this one queen. That means he had to have missed the larva inject somewhere along the line.
Oh, and here come the Zerglings from the top into the second base right now. We do see a force field coming down. You really don't want to try to surround all these Zealots here with those Zerglings. And yeah, we forced to just fall back, so it really did not work out for him.
But, you know, that was, I don't know if I would have done that as Lowely. Lowely kind of fumbled a little bit. These Phoenixes are running amok now up to 5, so he's actually increasing their numbers quite a bit. I'm not sure why he's going that way. I think it's to deal with this Infestors. Does he know that Infestation Pit is on the way? Yes, he does. So I think he's going to be using his Phoenixes to actually deal with the Infestors to some extent. Now, it's kind of like they counter both of each other. You know, if I get a Fungal Growth on your Phoenixes, you are dead. If I'm able to Graviton Beam every single Infestor, though, then it's like you are dead. You know, it flops around. So we'll see how these players' micro really ends up to be when the first engagement starts up.
Yeah, we're seeing Lowely getting ready to defend against any kind of air coming into the second base right now. He did bring 3 Queens down to the bottom of the ramp. Oh, but here come a whole mess of Zealots from HerO, though. He does have 2 Spine Crawlers, and he could fungal up here. Let's see.
Oh!
Yep, there's the fungal.
Oh.
And yeah, the Queens will just go to town. Second fungal chained right into there. And he should be able to finish out the majority of these guys. Another one coming in too. And some Zealots, some Zerglings, just to finish up those Zealots. Very
And
nice.
just like that, that's how you get back into the game, killing every single one of those Zealots. So nice. It really just dictates ground control now. These Zerglings are basically going to be invincible. They should be pushing out as soon as they hit that +2 attack. Looks like +1 ground armor is coming out. HerO already has +1 attack. That's important to note because with +1 attack, you 2-shot every single Zerglings if they have no Carapace. Of course, we know they do not.
Their base might have to go down here. Very close. Oh, he does lose focus there.
Now
Yeah,
looks like, oh, this one Queen's going to be transfused. The second one gets picked up, and it's going to be too much DPS to actually kill. That's what I'm talking about. Just one little slip up, and you can lose every single one of your Infestors. It's so scary. Very nice job.
Yep. A little too dangerous there. Yeah, as soon as you throw down those infested Terrans, got to be very worrisome about the amount of damage that can be done here. And Elza has plenty of those Queens too. And we'll just like persuade HerO not to go and re-engage. Good for him though, able to get that third base up on the bottom right.
Indeed, and you know what? HerO's playing the exact correct way to play this, going very fast High Templars. We can see he's just playing defensive, going ahead and gatewaying off this right-hand side, making sure that no Zergling run-bys can happen. But still, the Zerglings can come in the front. And uh-oh, the High Templars are right in the front. Is he going to go directly for them? No, he's going to go for the units. And here we go, the High Templars. There it goes.
Oh, he's going to be a bit crazy. Let's see how
he's going to get him.
Force field thrown down. He's able to take 2 of those guys out.
Wow.
Yes. Beautiful job there.
And he took out 3 of the 5 High Templars. Now the Zealots and the Sentries are coming from the back. And this is so bad for these Zerglings. Zerglings are trapped. This is so horrendous. Now going for the Sentries. Sentries are kind of weak right now.
Pull these guys back a bit. Oh, yeah. He was able to take them out regardless. Good job there by HerO.
But the one big thing about this all is they're on equal bases, but the tech, I have to say, is in favor of Lowely. And I say that because he has so many Infestors out. Now, of course, killing those High Templars was the thing that kind of balanced everything out, but not killing, having the High Templars there was what balanced things out, but killing those is what really puts Lowely ahead in army composition. All he has to do is invest in minerals for these Zerglings, keep map control, and he's absolutely fine.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting too. Oh, yes, he did find that one pylon there at the top, and we'll just clean that right up. We do see that Dark Shrine too about halfway done. It would have been a great entry point, but oh well. We'll have to pull those guys in later on from a further location.
It looks like a multi-province cat coming in right now. Zealots in the front. They're going to be cleaned up very easily. I think HerO is just being a little bit careless with these units. I don't know why he's just throwing all these away, but there are a lot of Infestors. Oh my god. This is a chain fungal miracle if he wants to get it. Oh my god, no fungal growth going off just yet. Losing a queen. This is really, really bad.
Nice job there, splitting him up too. Sending a couple guys into the mineral line of the third base of Lowely. He'll do plenty of damage here. I see taking out a nice number of drones. He hasn't actually pulled these guys back yet. Very good split. Bit of a distraction kind of move there.
Yeah, really, really careless coming out from Lowely. Losing 2 queens out of that Infestor as well. But we already see him at Hive Tech getting that Greater Spire. His upgrades, what are they looking at?
Ooh,
Zerglings are looking at 2-0 right now, getting the first +1 upgrade. And
yep, getting Adrenal Glands right now, and also the Greater Spire being morphed into. Also sees it as a base at the 6 o'clock expansion. So, yep, we'll be on 4 eventually for Lowely. Oh, there we go. Massive warping in the main. We have 3 Dark Templar.
Wow.
And 4 Zealots loaded up in that War Prism. It's about to get special.
Oh, it is special indeed. There are no units around here. This is so bad. He has to rely on those infested Terran to pop up there. And that's exactly what he wants to do.
Beautiful, using that force field to block all those infested from coming up that ramp. So we'll be unable to deny those DTs that are killed. Finally seeing that Overseer morph in. And yeah, forced to throw up a bunch of infested Terrans too.
But infested Terrans are doing so much damage. Look at everything just go down. There's one Dark Templar that won it off into the top left, but here's the continuation attack with a lot of High Templars coming in the bottom side. Is he going to track down that one Dark Templar? Yes, it looks like he will. Yeah, there it goes.
Yep, HerO knows that all of his units are up in his main, so he's free to go roam down here. He can probably take out the 6 o'clock once he finds it. And there he goes, now engaging the 6. A bunch of High Templar there too, so this is going to be pretty sick stuff.
Yeah, he has to make sure to really position the High Templars as best as possible. He wants to go ahead and get those feedbacks onto all of those Infestors. Look at how many of them have full energy. Here we go. The engagement has started. He has to be so careful with those Infestors. Fungal growth is going off right now, and he's chain fungaling everything. High Templars cannot get in range, and look at that. Doing good job fungal, or excuse me, feedbacking so much.
Yeah,
there's not a lot
stalkers here with those couple of fungals. But yeah, HerO continues to move on up though. We'll lose one of the queens, and there we go. A great storm on all of these drones.
It looks like that's going to be it for the storms. The High Templars go down. Now it's just Zerglings against Stalkers. Is there anything left? Phoenixes are getting in here, but doing absolutely nothing. But the big thing is that gold expansion is going to be taken from HerO. How is HerO, though, going to stop all these Broodlords? Holy crap, I didn't even see them merging. 2 in production right now. He already has 8 out on the field. 13 drones as well. Income tab is showing 78 harvesters to 75 in favor of HerO, actually. So HerO will be able to recharge very fast. There's that blink. Blinking up into the Broodlords.
Broodlords, very nice, though. He's able to snipe so many.
Oh
man, he had 10 to start with. Only 6 remain. Good job there by HerO. Losing a couple of these guys in the process too, but he does just blink away. Gotta love abusing that forced melee there from those Zerg units. Also got a couple of High Templar in that mix as well.
Yep, there are High Templar out in the field. They can easily feed back any of these infestors. Looks like he's going to try to do that right now. The Broodlords are getting up into position. There's the big blink, fungal growth.
Oh, some nice feedbacks going down too. And he should be able to clean up the rest of these Broodlords. Yep, Zergling's trying to keep him in there. Oh, nice fungal, keeping him in position, and he cleans up almost all the Stalkers. Nice job there, but at the cost of so many Broodlords, though.
We do see a Warp Prism coming in on the top of the main. It looks like there is defense out here. 2 Dark Templars warping in. What are they going to go for? I would love them to get that Greater Spire, but really annoyingly, it looks like Overlords are right directly on top of it. Meanwhile, there are Zerglings going around denying the 12 o'clock, making sure that there's no capabilities to take that.
Yeah, cleaning up that pylon, just making sure that nothing is going on up there. And he is totally aware of what his opponent's, like what stage his opponent is at this moment.
So the gun run, I mean, where are we exactly? I feel like Lowely and both HerO and Lowely are just playing this constant trade style. I don't know exactly who's going to be ahead in this entire battle, or in this entire game.
It's pretty cool right now. You're seeing both of these opponents, like just, we see from HerO warping in more of these Dark Templar. We see from Lowely just sending in random Zerglings, making sure his opponent doesn't, he knows exactly how many expansions he's gotten and how far he is economy-wise. So these guys really just keeping each other in check and just slowly just trading off small units just to get that extra bit of knowledge and hoping that'll eventually just work out in their favor.
We do see Zerglings rallying up to the middle of the map. Meanwhile, there's a single Void Ray that's attacking this one hatchery, and there's no anti-air going down there except the infestors, and you don't really want to commit too much energy to just infested Terran and defending. It really cuts the amount of ability you have to attack, so it loves something else besides that. But there the infested Terran go, kills one infestor, so this Void Ray definitely making its money.
He maintains a level 3 and gets another snipe off on those infestors. Might want to turn back. No, he doesn't mind just being taken out by Corruptor. Might have just wanted to see what's up.
Yep, and Stalker High Templar coming on its way right now, bearing down his opponent. There's the big blink up.
Using those Phoenix there for high ground vision. And it will just slowly just start falling back here. Needs to be very smart about this. Nice. Very good job there. And even, yeah, throwing down those, yeah, what is that move called
again?
Feedback. Feedback, there we go.
Oh my god, looking so good. Lowely, it looks like he has no army at all, just full of Corruptors. 4 Broodlords on the way right now, actually just 1. Let's go ahead and check. 4 Broodlords out at the time. I don't know where they are, really. Oh, nope, I don't know where they are. Oh, there they are.
Oh, yay, Broodlords.
Found them. But you know what? Lowly's really lacking just like this power army that he really needs. Everything's just so weak, in my opinion. It just dies really fast to what HerO is going. And this defensive harass style that HerO is going is really, really strong. It's catching Lowely consistently off guard.
Yep, and here's a small squadron of these Zealots coming in right now. Going to go and target attack the hatchery at the 6 o'clock. At the same time, moving in through the top of the road. He does have a Phoenix up there, and yet again warps into the main. Here he goes.
Yep,
like taking out the spine callers right now.
So much position on his opponent. What is Lowely going to do, though?
6 o'clock is cleaned up, and all these drones are forced to go in long distance, it looks like. Yeah, but it looks like he does warp. He does teleport back down to the bottom, and will just fall back. Doesn't need to be too aggressive here. And at the same time, we see HerO go for his 12 o'clock and a 12 o'clock natural as well. So we'll be able to take advantage of both of those next eye.
Yeah, and HerO's just pulling further and further ahead, getting these small advantages rather than trying to, end it really, really quickly. It's such an intelligent way to play this map, and not only that, the map, the style that his opponent is going. Let's go ahead and look at the units lost tab. You can see that, in fact, HerO has lost a lot more than his opponent, but of course he has the income advantage. He needs to focus on being able to deny that 6 o'clock. If he can deny the 6 o'clock, it's a perfect game plan, and he'll be really, really set.
Shouldn't be too difficult here. There's 3 spine crawlers though, but really though, with all these stalkers at the +3 and 2 armor, it should be quite easy. And you're moving over the more War Prism right now. There's 1 High Templar in that. There's actually 2 High Templar there with 2 Zealots. But yeah, HerO should be able to clean up the clock really easy. Here he comes. Some 2 storms should be able to finish this. There we go. Oh, so many drones taken out just then.
13 kills on one, 10 kills on the other. That's 23 drone kills in total. 75 workers killed for a Lowely, and this is not looking good. Now finally the Broodlords are going to get over here, and the Broodlings can do good damage, but there are so many units that are defending those High Templars. Now finally the Infestors are going to get into play, but no, they're not going to be able to just yet. The War Prism is going to be taken out, and again, 3 base, but there is more attack.
Careful.
Oh my god, the Greater Spire is under attack right now.
Oh, shoot.
And meanwhile, the Broodlords are doing some good damage. The Archons aren't able to get out in time, but killing that Greater Spire is so clutch. Now the Zealots are working on that one Spore Crawler. They're tearing up the main right now, and Lowely is not reacting at all. He has no means to.
Yeah, and he's going to just lose all this tech as well, so he's going to be unable to reinforce adequately at all. These are his final Broodlords. He has a high number of them, though. Hopefully he can use them well.
Yep, 120 supply, though, to 200.
Even seeing HerO here preemptively move all of his probes out of the way from the gold. He knows that gold base is pretty much sacked at this point.
Wow, and a lot of Void Rays here. The High Templars are going to come up right now, and they will be able to get some good things. They really need to get rid of those Infestors. The Infestors are the scary ones that they really need to die. Void Rays, they're so powerful by themselves. If they can get in range and really kill off all these Broodlords, we'll see right now. It looks like he just keeps pushing back. Lowly only has this one attack, and he has to go all in with it, basically. If this fails, all is going to be lost. Here we go. Where's the blink coming in? There's the big blink. Battle. And there's the huge feedbacks going on. Infested Terran being dropped right now. Fungal growths need to go off ASAP.
Yeah, tons of storms being thrown down there, and those infested Terrans right now just dealing with those Voiders as much as possible. God. Oh, wow. A lot of Stalkers just falling, and he still has a high number of Broodlords. Only one was taken out in that entire action.
Wow, that was such a retentive army. Now going up to the 12 o'clock position. He has one Overseer there. But you know what? The big thing is that, no, he still has Infestors. This is insane. Lowly has a chance of getting back into this, even being down by so much supply. You know, HerO's just scrambling to get as many units out as possible, and this is so difficult for him. Yeah, and back in the main of Lowely, it looks like the entire base has been taken out by these 3 Zealots, too. So, yeah, really, this is turning into quite a hell of a final battle here. And it looks like that 12 o'clock position is going to be compromised pretty soon. Nice. Saw a couple of feedbacks thrown down there on those Infestors. Very much needed here. There's still so many of these Broodlords. It's going to be so hard to deal with, too. There are no more Corruptors, though, on the field I can see from Lowely. Yeah, so mostly the air will be of his biggest concern. Yeah, and we can see that Lowely is just trying his hardest right now to get rid of everything possible, but no engagements happening by HerO. This is the correct decision. Just wait up, mass the number of units you need, those Stalkers that you so desperately need to take out those Broodlords. We can see the Broodlord count is only at 12. Yeah, this is such a unique situation, too. Just having to, being forced to use Infestors as anti-air in this situation. Just hoping you have enough energy to throw down those Infested Terrans when need be. But he really doesn't need to contend with it too much, though. There hasn't been so much target utilization in the last few minutes. Yep, and 62 Zerglings on the way out for Lowely. That's going to be so brutal. It looks like additionally drones are coming, this one Infestor as well. We might be seeing a final attack, but all the units for Lowely are going to be segmented. This is so bad. Now finally the Infestor might get targeted down. Yes, nice. It does. And the Zerglings, oh, they're just going to be mutilated. Fungal going down, but he does have vision of the high ground. HerO was able to warp back there and fall back easily. Really needs to rely on these Broodlords right now for defense for most of these melee units. And there we go. It's the second base of Liquid HerO now falling apart. These probes completely orphaned, just huddling by that one assimilator. Oh no, and they're grouping up right now. There's the storm that goes down. Are we going to see a blink pretty soon? That all the Zerglings are going to go down. Yes, he's blinked right in. Is there enough energy on these Infestors? Oh man, he's forced to use Infested Terrans. Not looking that good. So many Broodlings. Now finally the Infested Terrans are going to spawn, and every single Broodlord's going to go down. Only 12 more Zerglings in queue. That 12 o'clock position is mining fine. That's going to be it. GG comes out from Lowely. Lowely. I thought he was dead in the water when it was 120 supply to 200, and he lost one Broodlord. Yeah, during that entire one Broodlord. For that one battle, only one Broodlord was taken out, and he just kept on going with it. It looked so good for that while. I know. It looked really, really strong. And on top of that, HerO, let's not take anything away from him. He was playing so well. I think if Lowely actually went to the 12 o'clock position instead of trying to attack the natural and the main, we would have had a lot different of a game, because there was a lot of production facilities in that I guess the main opposite to him. And there was the newer expansion, the newer mineral patches. If you go back to the third, actually, he was mining out of that. There was only like 100 minerals left in all of those mineral patches. So Really, really tough for Lowely, but we have to give it to HerO. He played awesome, man.
Yep, definitely.
But nevertheless, we're going to go into match number 2, or game number 2, between these two players. So catch us there. There's so much more action with PvZ coming your way, so stay tuned, guys.
We'll see you guys soon.